In the heart of ancient wellness practices, there is an herb that's known for its remarkable healing properties, ashwagandha. Bam! Here's what it looks like. Fun fact, when I was touring ashwagandha farms in India, I actually took this and smuggled it into the US by putting it into a sock in my luggage. Don't report me. But anyways, ashwagandha is a root that has been revered for over 3,000 years in Ayurveda, the traditional system of medicine in India. It's also known as Withanolides somnifera. It's a small shrub with yellow flowers, and it's indigenous to India and North Africa. Its name, which is derived from Sanskrit, means the smell of a horse, which really speaks to its unique ability to bring you strength and stamina. But why has the herb been gaining such popularity in the West? I mean, 5 years ago, people didn't even know what ashwagandha was, but now it's everywhere. So today we will talk about the beneficial compounds of ashwagandha and the research supporting its claims that it lowers stress levels and decrease inflammation, and it may even have a positive impact on female hormones. So let's go and dive right in, guys. The power of ashwagandha lies in its complex blend of phytochemicals. So what is a phytochemical? Imagine your body as a bustling city. The city's buildings, streets, infrastructure kind of represent the cells, tissues, and organs of the body. So all smoothly kind of working together. And now, just as the city faces daily challenges like pollution, like weather changes and wear and tear, your body faces challenges from environmental toxins or the natural aging process or just regular everyday stress. So phytochemicals are like a specialized maintenance crew in the city. Each crew has a unique skill set designed to repair, protect, and improve different parts of the city. For instance, one crew, which is kind of like antioxidants found in phytochemicals, they might specialize in cleaning up pollution or graffiti, i.e. like neutralizing free radicals. And they prevent the city from looking run down and keeping the buildings or cells in top condition. Another crew might work on reinforcing the structures of the buildings and bridges, i.e. like strengthening the immune system, making sure they can withstand storms and other stressors. Just as these maintenance crews use tools and techniques derived from the environment, such as water, plants, and natural materials, to care for the city, phytochemicals from plants offer natural ways to support and enhance our health. All right, so the phytochemicals specific to ashwagandha are called withanolides. Withanolides are credited with potent anti-inflammatory, anti-tumor, and stress-relieving effects. These compounds are the essence of ashwagandha's therapeutic benefit. So using the city analogy again, withanolides go beyond the routine maintenance tasks of other crews. They work on a molecular level, interacting with the city's building blocks to enhance their structural integrity, boost their efficiency, and even transform some of the older, worn-down areas into a more robust and adaptive structures. This not only makes the city more resilient, but also improves the overall quality of life for its inhabitants, really ensuring that the city's defenses are always at their peak and that it remains a vibrant, kind of thriving place to live. In the body, withanolides from ashwagandha provide really elite support. They help in reinforcing the body's natural defenses against stress. They support the overall immune system, and they contribute to the overall health and well-being of the body's cells and tissues. By incorporating ashwagandha and its withanolides into our lifestyle, we're essentially hiring this elite maintenance crew to fortify our body's resilience and its adaptability and its vitality. And we're ensuring that it remains a well-maintained and vibrant system. So other active compounds include steroidal lactones. This is a type of alkaloid that's found in ashwagandha. These molecules work through a combination of neurochemical modulation, regulation of the stress response system, antioxidant protection, neuroprotection, and they support cognitive function to really help reduce stress and its impact on the body. For example, they can influence the activity of neurotransmitters in the brain, such as GABA, serotonin, dopamine, and by enhancing GABA activity, they can promote relaxation and reduce overall anxiety. Alkaloids also reduce stress by normalizing the levels of cortisol, a stress hormone released by the adrenal gland. By modulating the release of cortisol, alkaloids help reduce the physiological impact stress of the body. Another superpower of a molecule is the antioxidant effect it has on protecting cells from oxidative stress. So oxidative stress is linked to various chronic conditions, and it's a byproduct of both metabolic processes and environmental factors like pollution. By neutralizing free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can cause damage to the cell, alkaloids can help mitigate cellular damage and support overall health and well-being. With such a powerful effect on stress, it really makes sense that ashwagandha is increasingly being used in supplements. So let's evaluate some of the research. A compelling study published in the Serious Journal of Medical Science focused on 60 stressed but otherwise healthy adults. It was a rigorously designed experiment utilizing a double-blind, randomized, placebo-controlled methodology. And while the study is limited by a small sample size, this design is really the gold standard. Participants were divided into two different groups, receiving either 125 milligrams or 300 milligrams of ashwagandha extract 2 times daily, or they received a placebo. The goal was really to measure the herb's impact on stress and anxiety levels. And the results were quite promising. Participants taking 250 milligrams per day reported a notable lower perceived stress scale score. And an even more significant effect was observed at 600 milligrams of ashwagandha per day. Moreover, ashwagandha didn't just affect how people felt. It had a measurable impact on their physiology. So serum cortisol levels, which are often referred to as the stress hormone, were significantly reduced in those taking the herb compared to the placebo. And this reduction in cortisol supports the subjective reports of decreased stress, offering a really fascinating insight into how ashwagandha might be helping us with managing our stress. Let's take a look at another study that looks at ashwagandha's anti-inflammatory effects. In a 12-week randomized controlled trial, 150 COPD patients were divided into 3 different groups: an ashwagandha treatment group, a placebo group, and a control group receiving standard care. Participants in the ashwagandha group received 250 milligrams of the ashwagandha root powder 2 times daily, while the placebo group received visually identical capsules. What happened was ashwagandha not only improved lung function and exercise tolerance, but also reduced systemic inflammation and oxidative stress exclusively in that treatment group. Let's take a look at a study that examines ashwagandha's effect on female hormonal health. This study focuses on 80 women aged between 18 to 50 years old who reported a lack of sexual desire and overall low sexual function. These women, seeking to really improve their sexual health, participated in a randomized controlled trial. Participants were randomly assigned to one of 2 groups. One group received 300 milligrams of ashwagandha root extract, while the other received a placebo. They took their respective doses twice daily for 8 weeks. The result? Women who took ashwagandha experienced a notable improvement in their sexual function. They reported reduced sexual distress and an increase in frequency of satisfying sexual encounters, which was a stark contrast to the placebo group. This really shows how ashwagandha can have a noticeable impact on female hormonal health and sexual function. All right, so we've taken a look at several studies related to ashwagandha, but really, what does this mean for you and me? What these findings suggest is that ashwagandha could be a really valuable tool in managing stress and anxiety, with doses as low as 125 milligrams twice daily, offering some benefits. It's a testament to the power of natural remedies and the importance of scientific research in validating traditional medicine. So what about the history of ashwagandha? Ashwagandha has a 3,000-year legacy in traditional Indian medicine. The historical uses for ashwagandha were remarkably versatile, typically used as a diuretic aid in fluid balance, an antiparasitic, and even a narcotic for pain relief. Additionally, it's been revered as an aphrodisiac, improving sexual health and fertility. Traditional Chinese medicine also appreciates its rejuvenating properties, though it's really less commonly used in TCM than in Ayurveda, where it's really a core herb. Ashwagandha has been used for centuries in traditional Chinese medicine and in Ayurvedic healing traditions. But that's great and all, but how do we get it in our everyday life? The best way to get it consistently is by taking a capsule supplement like this one. A few things that you want to be making sure that you watch out for is make sure that your ashwagandha is standardized to a certain extract, usually 2.5 to 3.5% withanolides is what you want to be looking for. And then also make sure you're getting that recommended dosage. Generally, you want to be looking for anything from 150 to 300 milligrams daily of that standardized extract. So that's one thing to note. However, today I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite recipes, which is taken via a powder. So if you just go and buy some ashwagandha powder and you're not sure how to use it, you can totally just add it into a smoothie. And so today we're going to be doing a chocolate almond butter smoothie, and let's dive into what ingredients you need. All right, so let's get started and add everything into our smoothie. We're going to start with your 1 cup of milk. I don't have milk on hand today, so I'm just gonna mix this with some coconut yogurt to get it creamy enough. And then we have 1 frozen banana, which also helps with the creaminess. And I'm going to add in the cocoa powder and the tablespoon of almond butter, putting it right in there. And then we're going to go in and grab a pinch of sea salt just to help elevate the flavor. And then adding the 1 teaspoon of ashwagandha. This is our Balance My Stress blend, which I like to use. It really helps with feeding your overall stress levels, reducing fatigue, and maintaining a healthy immune function. It also has reishi mushroom and the root, which are 2 other adaptogens that really work well with ashwagandha. So just adding in about a teaspoon inside, definitely measure when you're using. My teaspoon is missing today. Okay, then let's blend her up. All right, let's take a sip and see how it tastes. It is super creamy and substantial, and I honestly can't even taste the ashwagandha, you guys. So there you have it. There are a few ways that you can get ashwagandha into your everyday routine. One is just by mixing in with smoothie, or maybe adding it on top of like a chia seed pudding or something that you would eat for breakfast in the morning, or you can do it via capsules if you really want to make sure you stay consistent with it. So hopefully this was helpful and that you now have a lot of knowledge about ashwagandha and how it can help you in your day-to-day. Bye guys. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and put any comments below about what any questions that you might have about ashwagandha and how it works. See you guys.